Hey y'all, come on in. I'm making a sweet treat today. Come in, have a seat, and enjoy as we make some peanut butter bars. Let's get started. All right, y'all, let's get started. All right, so we're gonna start by adding 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. This also includes 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. I'm gonna add that in. And to that, I'm gonna add 2 egg yolks. And we're also gonna add 2/3 cup of brown sugar. Let me get all these eggs in there. Get all the eggs. All right. And here's the 2/3 cup of brown sugar and 1 teaspoon of vanilla and 1/2 cup of unsalted butter that has been brought to room temperature. And we're just gonna mix that up really quickly. Shouldn't take long. And since there's no milk or any type of liquid in it, it's not going to be any liquid. It's not going to be liquidy, rather. Because all we're going to do, once we get this all mixed up, is pat it in the pan. I have a 13x9 pan that has already been greased. So once this has all been mixed together, we're just going to pat it down in place and bake it at 350 for 12 to 15 minutes. All right, let me just scrape down the sides real quick so we can get everything in there. And you know what? Because there's no liquid in it, I just want to get my hands in it just to incorporate it quicker. But I'm not going to do that. I'll use my mixer. Because I can use my hands to pat it in place once we put it in the pan. So all you see here, all you have is some crumbs. Some really big crumbs, small crumbs. It's just going to be crumbs until we get it all packed into place and baked up. So this is basically just going to be the crust for our little dessert that we're making. A quick little treat. Just incorporate the butter, make sure everything's a little moistened with the butter and the eggs. All right, that looks good. See if we can't pack that down, mix it up a little bit more with this spatula I have right here. Sometimes you just gotta get in there when your mixer doesn't quite get it how you want to. Just get in there with a spoon, your hands, a spatula. All right, that's really good. All right. And like I said, I have right here a 13x9 pan. And just gonna pack it down because all it's gonna do is be a crust. So with these peanut butter bars, you got a crust, marshmallows, and a peanut butter topping. Quick and simple, easy peasy. All right. Okay, so like I said, kind of got to pack that into place. Nothing packs it down better than the hand. Or if you don't want to use your hand, just get a cup. And you know what? I'm gonna spray down that cup a little bit so it won't stick so much. And look, that ain't helping. It still sticks. So, let me try to put some of that grease on my hand. How about that? There we go. Piece of brown sugar. All right, so I'll be right back, you guys. Let me get this all pressed down so you can see how it'll fill up the bottom of this pan. Give me a couple moments, and I will be right back. All right, you guys, as you can see, I've had it all patted down in the bottom of the pan. It took a little bit of elbow grease because I had put it down as one big old blob. So try to put it down in big sections so that way it's easier to pat it down into place. And you can cover the full bottom of this 13 by 9 inch pan. And once it gets done cooking, it'll puff up a little bit so that way you'll have a pretty nice size thick crust. All right, and from this point here, we're going to put it in the oven at 350 for 12 to 15 minutes till it's nice and light golden brown. And I'll be right back when I take it out the oven. All right, you guys. So I've taken it out, the crust out of the oven. And as you can see, it has a nice light golden brown. And at this point, I am going to sprinkle on top 3 cups of mini marshmallows. See that? 3 cups, mini marshmallows. You know what? This is the only way I like marshmallows. I just don't like marshmallows by themselves. They only have 2 purposes: this dessert and Rice Krispie treats. That's what I think anyway. I know a lot of people like them. I just can't get into it like that. And what we're going to do after we get these spread around is put them back in the oven for like another minute or 2. Let them puff up. And then we'll move on to the next process. It's a 3-step process for this dessert. So it doesn't take too long. All of them are pretty quick. All right, and from right here, we're going to put it in the oven, like I said, for another minute or 2. And they'll be nice and puffy. And then we'll get started with the next step. All right, guys, I'll be right back. All right, guys, it's time for the next step. As you can see, they have puffed up a little bit. We don't want them to puff up too much, just enough. And so what we're going to do from right here is make the final step. The final step consists of the peanut butter topping. So we're going to start that off with 1/4 cup of unsalted butter. Two-thirds cup of corn syrup. And 12 ounces or 1.5 cups of peanut butter chips. We just want to melt that down. Still a little corn syrup in there. Let's get all that out. Go ahead and melt down the peanut butter chips and the butter. This is my favorite part. I love peanut butter. I don't know anybody else that likes peanut butter besides me, but I like peanut butter. I like all types of peanut butter except the crunchy. Something it's just not right. Peanut butter does not need chunks. Oh, I used to love it when we would have this when I was a little girl. It would be so good. You can never go wrong with a little quick treat made with peanut butter. So yummy. So we're just waiting for the peanut butter chips to melt down. Takes a few minutes. And while that's melting down, I am going to, once it's all melted, I have 2 cups of Rice Krispies cereal and 2 cups of salted peanuts. as well as 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Once this all melted down, I'll add those remaining ingredients to it, stir it together, and then I will place it on top of the marshmallow and crust. We will chill it from that point. And when it's all chilled, it'll be all ready to go. See, it doesn't take long for it to melt down. It's almost there. Y'all see that? My camera girl, my sister, she's not here today. She decided she wanted to go to work. The nerve. All right, I'm gonna take that off the heat. It's melted down pretty good. Just make sure it's all melted and mixed together. All right, and now that that's all melted down, mixed together, comes the fun part. 2 teaspoons vanilla. Stir that all around, make them friends. All right, we're nice and friendly there. Okay. 2 cups salted peanuts. 2 cups crispy rice cereal. That's it. Stir, 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 stir. So we just want to get it all nice and coated in that peanut butter. You know, I say 12 ounces, but you can easily add more if you want more peanut butter chips in there melted down. It's really how you want it. Okay. So what we're going to do from this point, we're going to spread it on top. Yeah, just eat that clump right there. Just eat it all. I'm spreading it out as I'm placing it on top of the crust. Make it a little bit easier for me to spread it around. I don't want to pull up the marshmallows on the bottom, right, that second layer. Kind of want to keep them in place. All right, so we're just gonna place that on top, spread it around best you can. There will be some marshmallows peeking through. That's okay. That is A-okay. Just wanna spread it around as best you can. Check it out. You can get any type of salted peanuts. You can get the cocktail salted peanuts, or you can get the dry roasted, lightly salted. You don't want to get the regular dry roasted and salted those come most of the time with other spices on them, and you don't want that in your sweet treat. Those other spices can be like garlic powder, paprika. That will not go well with peanut butter. It will hurt all your little feelings. All right, check that out. Look at that. This is all done. That's it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna throw it in the freezer real quick. Just let it set about a good 10-15 minutes. Just let it set. Otherwise, you can just sit it in the refrigerator until ready to serve, and then you just cut, plate, eat. So what I'm gonna do is throw it in the freezer for about 10-15 minutes, so you guys can see. Check it out. Easy queasy, easy queasy, ha. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Just put it in the freezer, and I'll be right back when I take it out. All right, y'all, I'm back. All right, my little treat has been in the freezer for about 20 minutes. So it's nice and cool. So what I'm gonna do is take it out of the pan, cut it up so you guys can see it. Look at that. Can you see that layer? You got the crust layer right here. Got the marshmallow. You got the peanut butter on top. So, check it out. I got my big massive knife, because you have to cut it. You need a good knife to cut it. Alrighty. Yummy, look at that. I'm ready to do my dance. My mouth is already watering. I haven't even bit it yet. Yummy. Wait. Hold on while I do the standing running man. That's so good. That's so yummy. Can you see it? Very good. Very, very good. You guys definitely make it. It's a really quick treat that you can have. Doesn't get too hot in the kitchen because the stove isn't on for long. But you guys definitely try this. It's real quick and easy. And so, so very good. Especially if you like peanut butter. All right, y'all. That's all I have for you today. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.